Alright traders, what's going on this morning? Good to see you guys in here. Albert, good morning. Good morning to you, man. Hope you're all doing fantastic this morning. Tuesday, February 26th. Alright guys, a few announcements this morning. And let me see how many are in here. We'll wait to get into all of it until we got everybody in here. But yeah, today is going to be my last trading day of the week. Heading up to New York to do a little filming with Patrick Whelan. So I'll announce that a little bit later on as well, just to make sure you guys know that I will not be here the next few days. Alright traders, what is going on? The US stock futures this morning, they're pointing to a lower open after Wall Street saw its highest closes since early November. So we've been seeing bullish stock market overall, and the market was gapping up yesterday because President Trump, he halted any more tariffs on China. And so we saw a lot of Chinese plays the last few days, such as CIFS. We saw that yesterday, traders. Then PLAG. We saw PLAG yesterday, and CCCL, CREG. There was several Chinese plays yesterday that just were spiking simply because they were in that sector. They were part of the Chinese sector. So a lot of those stocks were moving on up. Let's go over a few of those real quick before we get into today. Real quick, just on yesterday. Yeah, CIFS yesterday had a nice trend on it. This one yesterday, I mean, it was just strictly a Chinese play here. Moving off of that sector, we had a nice trend throughout the day, and then right when we cracked that, this became a nice short. Turned into a very nice short play. Ended up in it's gapping down some as well this morning. So CIFS, that one ended up being a nice little short play. There's a few others. PLAG, that one started moving at the close of the day yesterday off of that Chinese sector as well. And then we have CCCL, that one popped up at the close yesterday, and CREG as well. All these China. See up here, China recycling. So that sector has been getting a little bit of activity since what Trump said. Top quality cabinets. Shore for Shore, Rick and SG. Good to see you all in here this morning. Hello, Kevin, with the sunshine. You know, it's very cold where I am here in North Carolina right now. So bring the sunshine my way, please. All right, traders. And then also, you know, we went over this at the morning yesterday on KNDI. That one yesterday ended up being a nice trade. You know, this one was on a nice ascending triangle. Ended up cracking that pre-market yesterday and just fading all off yesterday, and then as well in pre-market this morning on KNDI. Did any of you take ATEC with me yesterday? ATEC. That ended up fading on off throughout the day. I'm just not holding these long enough, you know, to make any money here. I need to hold them a little bit longer than I am. A lot more potential on them than I'm giving them. That's a problem I'm facing right now. Thomas, good morning, man. Good to see you on ATEC. So there's a few stocks this morning. The leading gapper right now is FTNW. Yeah, FTNW is our leading gapper right now. Woo, baby. This one's up from $1.21 right now all the way up to $3.54. This is shortable. Here with CMEG. Top quality, 2 green trades on ATEC. Great work there. Absolutely great work. FTNW, this is our leading gapper this morning. What's the news here on it? Let's go ahead and look at the news. Pulled that up. They were awarded approximately $116 million in new infrastructure contracts for January and February. So they got a good amount of money here coming up to start building on FTNW. What I'm a little weary about on it is because yesterday our leading gapper was what? TTMP. TTMP had all the action in pre-market as well. We had all the pre-market action on TTMP, and then when the market opened, this thing just sold on off all throughout the rest of the day. So it's kind of what I'm thinking here on FTNW as well. We're getting all the activity here in pre-market, and then when the market opens on up, it may do the same thing as TTMP did yesterday. Just really start selling on off, fading on off. because right now people are buying the euphoria on FTNW. They're just, this thing's going up forever, just buy, 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 buy. You know, that's what's going on right now. You know, but after a little while, after a little bit of buying here, people are going to start selling their positions, and this thing is going to start taking the elevator down on FTNW. So I'd be wary there. Just because we see it moving up a lot right now does not mean this is going to be the stock that's going to move up a lot when the market opens on up. And on the short side, ATEC, Jerry, great trades there. Great trades. SG lost a little on CIFS yesterday. Hey, that's all right. CIFS yesterday was crazy. So to lose a little bit, you're good. So that's FTNW right now, guys. Will it end up retesting pre-market highs at 387 and continuing to move? This is where all the eyes are. This is where all the eyes are. Certainly, they're certainly here. Yesterday, all the eyes were on TTNP, and TTNP, that one sold on off. You know, shorts moved into it. That one faded on off the rest of the day. So right now, in my own personal opinion and prediction here, we're accumulating longs. Longs are going to end up getting trapped in this, and we're going to sell on off throughout the day. But this one is a lower flow, so it can do its own thing. So just be careful here on it. Just be sure, make sure to manage your risk very well there on FTNW. Now, what else is moving on up here in pre-market? Let's go ahead and take a look at anything else that's moving here. ZYNE is moving. ZYNE, that one's under VWAP right now. It came out with a catalyst this morning on it as well. Jerry had a large loss on TTNP right at the bell, went green at the bell, then immediately pulled back, a bad gamble on me. Yeah, that's a great learning lesson though. I remember what you told me about yesterday ended up being not too bad of a day for you for the learning lessons you had. So oftentimes these stocks, like they gap up like FTNW, and at the market open they'll get a spike, but then in that spike it's just kind of trapping longs. You know, stocks already gapping up a huge percentage right now, 216% on FTNW, but traders still buy into the euphoria. They buy into the hope that this is going to go up forever. They had a nice deal, so they're buying here at the start, and then it just turns into a trap. Kind of the morning spike into a fade. Shorts are looking to short into that morning spike there. But great learning lessons there. All right, what's moving on up now? We're going to go over ZYNE. ZYNE, this one came out with a PR this morning. It's fading on off right now. What does the PR say on this? So, okay, ZYNE, they received new U.S. patent for the treatment of Fragile X syndrome with cannabinoid. So ZYNE came out with a, oh, goodness gracious, getting these calls in the morning. ZYNE came out with patent news. Patent news doesn't usually bring in a whole lot of hype and attention on it. Yeah, patent news is usually just kind of fades on off like ZYNE is doing this morning here. Not really a trade I would be interested in on ZYNE, but just know this one is gapping up. There's volume here. I don't have shorts on it, but in my guess, you know, this, if I was going to short this, I'd probably risk, you know, back above maybe. If it got back above like 620, wouldn't want it back above 620 on ZYNE. All right, traders, what else is moving? HTBX this morning, getting a little bit of volume as well. And Andre, good morning, man. Yeah, we've all done that. We've all learned that lesson before. That was where I blew up in the summer, really, off of the same thing. I noticed a pattern, but it ended up just being a trap. The pattern was. So it had a morning spike and then just shorted and faded on off the rest of the day. HTBX, this one's getting a little bit of a gap up this morning as well. HTBX here. Pull up the news on it. Okay, they came out with interim phase 2 data. Okay. With their drug, the median overall survival has not been reached, and 60% of patients remain alive. All right, so they got 60% of their patients with this drug remaining alive, so I guess that's all right. HTBX. This one's not really getting the attention I like in pre-market. A little bit of a gap up. It's got 176 as the 200-day. If we look at the past chart history, anytime this kind of approaches it, gets above it, I'll pull that up for you guys to look at there on HTBX. Yeah, that's good news. Fake news. Yeah, on HTBX, this one, last time I tried to get over the 200-day, pulled back. You know, anytime it kind of gravitates towards it, has a hard pullback on it on HTBX. If you guys have shorts there, I would be interested in it. I don't have shorts here for HTBX. But alright, traders, let's continue on down the list. Now, a stock that a little penny stock, very little penny stock, was NNVC. That one's a little penny stock, sitting at 71 cents. It's gapping up from 41 cents. This one's shortable with CMAG. Doesn't have really the activity we want on it. It's forming a little bit of a descending triangle here in pre-market, but it just doesn't have the activity that we need. We need a lot more buyers coming into this one on NNVC. This one, $1 is going to be very tough resistance. I would be looking for a short if we could pull up to around there. But this is kind of the trend we're on it, descending triangle. Not enough activity to really get interested in it though, so I'd be wary there on NNVC. Not enough volume. But traders, going to be out of town the next few days, so you know, don't hate on me too much if one of these days I might not come out with content. Somebody disliked my video. What did I do wrong, guys? You gotta all go over there and smack that like button. The person who disliked it needs to get on out of here. Yeah, the next few days I will be with Patrick Whelan up in New York. We're going to be shooting some videos, so I will be out of town the next 3 days. Next 3 days I'll be out of town, guys. I do apologize. I'm going to miss you very, very much. Also, I want to announce this as well. There's been a few of you that have been having trouble getting your account set up through CMAG. It's just taken a week or two or a little bit longer. It's taken a few weeks for you. I messaged the COO over there yesterday, and he said to give him everyone's names who's having trouble getting set up, and he will get that all expedited ASAP. So guys, if you're having trouble getting your account set up at CMAG, I got a message yesterday. I've heard some of you have had trouble over there. Then please, I'm gonna put in my email address here. Please send me an email, and I will get that all over to their COO. He'll get all that settled for you guys quickly. Yep, finally, Joseph. Yep, with Patrick. Yeah, very excited. We're going to be filming his friend up in New York. That's going to be on the Steve Kajelman. He trades futures. Very successful trader as far as futures go. Yep, so that's what we're going to be doing the next few days. But traders, right now, what is the most active stock? That's FTNW. That's where everyone's going to be looking this morning. So we're going to have to keep our eyes here. Do I think this one's going to continue to break on out and move on up? I think it's going to be a little bit like TTNP yesterday. That's how I'm going to be watching it and trading it. Manage our risk well on it. Here's the trend that we're on this morning. We draw the trend line out on it, which we're testing right now. So yep, we're cracking underneath it a little bit right here. On the short side, we really want to stay under that VWAP. So once we crack this trend, get under the V, that's going to be a good sign for a little bit of a fade. If this one fades off like TTNP did yesterday, that will be very, very exciting there. TTNP. Yeah, that one had all the attention in pre-market. Up from $1.50 up to $2.50. They're sold on off the rest of the day. That's trying to hold this trend line right now. Trying to buy back up and hold the trend. We'll see how this one's going to open on up. Albert, account killer, FTNW. Yeah, this one is really dangerous to be trading. All the attention came over here. I saw it pop up to around $2, and there was nothing else really on the watch list this morning. So all the chat rooms came over here to FTNW. Every chat room's over here right now, which is good and bad, I guess. Will Edwards, good to see you in here, man. What price level would you get out of your short on FNTW? Well, a lot of shorts just trade off of like the high day. So if you're interested on this, for example, look at FTNW right now. See this upper shadow here, upper shadow here. So this one's starting to get a lot of selling pressure now. Starting to get a good amount of selling pressure. If you want a short, pretty much shorts are going to be looking to get into this on some pops now. This is kind of forming somewhat of a head and shoulders. We have left shoulder right here at 350, right shoulder over here at 350 as well. It's getting some selling pressure. We see these upper shadows. So if you're going to trade this on the short side, you can either trade the crack of this trend line. That's how someone say is confirmation, but sometimes we do get fake cracks like this when we crack beneath it and pull right back up. If I was trading this, I'd probably risk off of the 375 area, kind of this high day where these two candles topped out right here. 375 would probably be risk on it if I was going to trade it. I mean, you can look to this might kind of fake out, break out above that as well, and then start pulling back. We do see that oftentimes because look, yesterday on TTNP, like Jerry was saying, sometimes we get these pops right out of the gates on these stocks where there's a lot of longs out there that are looking to buy this thing. It's going up. It's going to go up forever. Let's buy it right when the market opens on up. So we get a pop right at the start, and then that's when the shorts really start hammering, start pulling this thing on down. So that's what we'll be looking for, guys, on FTNW. And you can, I would certainly say, that 375 area is an area you may want to risk off of. But this is probably going to get a morning spike out of the gates. It's probably going to spike right out of the gates. So let's just keep that in mind. But traders, go ahead and ask any questions you want to. We got 10 minutes, and then it's going to be next Monday before I see you guys again. So there's a few stocks that we're looking at, guys. Yesterday we nailed it with UXIN, with IQ, ATEC. This morning there's really only this one that's getting the attention. Thinking it's going to be like TTNP. Some of the other stocks, they have volume, but nothing I'm highly interested in, like ZYNE, NNBC, HTBX. Nothing I'm very interested in there on the day. Salvador, good morning. Good to see you, man. Passover, Maryland. I will wave down. I will wave down. Yeah. So, very excited. Very excited to be hanging out with Patrick and doing a few things there. I think it'll be a good time. Looking forward to the opportunity to maybe get some more people to serve. I love helping you guys out as best as possible. There's way too many scams out there, so really want to help you guys out the real way, the legitimate way. Not everyone buy a certain stock right at the open and then we pump it on up and sell it, and just a bunch of crap. So I'm excited to help you guys out. We're approaching the 1K mark as far as subscribers, so I'm going to be doing a good giveaway, guys. This is going to be a good giveaway. Everyone who watches the video on the giveaway will get a prize. Alright? Very excited. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I think we're at 930, we will be doing a giveaway. There's going to be a few prizes that I'll be giving away just to a few random people through a random generator. And then there'll be a few that and then there'll be one for all you guys. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a good time. Very good time. Oh, Salvador. Yep. Volatility answered you there. Yep, you can have a lot of people when they start out, if they don't want to go offshore, what they'll do is they'll open up 2 or 3 brokerage accounts in the United States. So they'll open up an account at E-Trade, an account at TD, an account you know, whatever. They have 3 or 4 different accounts, and they'll have 3 day trades at each broker if they're under that PDT. So that way they'll have, you know, 6 to 9 trades every single week, which is certainly a good thing, you know. CMAG has been great. You know, there's a lot of people that have gone over there. I've nearly gotten over 50 people over there, and I haven't heard really anybody complain. I mean, it's been the only complaints that I've heard is just people signing up. The application process just takes a little bit of time. So I discussed that with the team over there, and we're going to make sure that gets taken care of for you guys. So FTNW, will this be able to get back up and retest 387 this morning? I don't know. Traders, I don't know if I'll be coming out with a video today. I'm going to try to. I got a lot of stuff to prepare for this week. And this is really the only stock moving that I'm even interested in right now. But traders, will miss you guys the next few days. So stay safe. Predefine your risk. Yeah, first time funding takes at least 9 days. I'm thinking about CMAG. Is it better than Thinkorswim? Will? Yeah, Will. So I was with Thinkorswim for a couple of years, and you know, I was doing pretty well over there, growing the account, but then there came to a point where it's just like, you know, you only have the 3 trades a week. So once you get to a certain level, you know, with your trading, I think it's good to open up, you know, many different brokers accounts if you want to. So fund a little bit of money over at CMAG if you want to. You know, you can open up an account with $500, $1,000, you know, whatever, and you get 4-to-1 leverage, and you have a lot more shorts. So that's something as well. With CMAG now, you can short locate. You can locate shorts. So I'm going to come out with a video in a day or 2 or so on how to locate shorts with CMAG. If you can locate shorts, there's a lot more stocks that are shortable. And not only that, you're not under the PDT, so you can trade as much as you want. And commissions, Will, are like if you. I have a code, so go watch that video. If you watch that video and send in the CMAG Kevin, you get the commissions for $2.95 a trade. So they're really cheap, really cheap. And then also, guys, like the 2 for $20 for the scanners is closed right now. That's closed. There may be another one coming very soon, so just keep your eyes peeled on that for the scanners. Going to make sure you guys are all set and prepared for that. FTNW is trying to get a little bit of a bounce right now off of VWAP. We'll see what this one's going to end up doing. It's looking a little weak. Cracked into that trend. We'll see if it gets that spike here at the start of the day, coming into the market open. But traders, that's going to be doing it for today. Going to miss you guys. Miss you guys very much. So go ahead and email me, guys. You have my email. If you have any questions, if you guys need any help with your trading this week or whatever you need, just hit me up. Especially if you're having a hard time getting your application through to CMAG. If you guys want the scanners, hit me up as well. I will walk you through everything there on the scanners. And traders, I will see you all next week. Hate saying it. Alright guys, stay safe today. Stay safe on FTNW. Any trades you take, predefine that risk. Just know exactly where you're going to be getting out if you get into it. Alright? Alright traders, we will see you all next week.